Hello, welcome to Valerian Bay. I'm Suzanne and I'm so pleased that you're here today. I wanted to talk to you about whether you are the architect of a new earth. So there's some huge shifts been taking place astrologically and at a mass consciousness level. And as we start to discover more asteroids and planets, which is happening over the centuries, our consciousness starts to expand, because as we start to discover more, it's like potential starts to settle into the consciousness of humanity. So for example, we might get all sorts of ideas about let's say spiritual ideas of energies and different things going around, and then we start to scientifically support that information. That is because it's dropped into the minds of people's consciousness on a more mass level, so it starts to become more in the 3D world. At the minute, we are going from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius, and that is a huge shift in itself. The age of Pisces was around the warrior element. The age of Aquarius is to do with abundance and creativity and compassion and love and that sort of thing. And that is showing within each of us. Now, as we go into this new age, which is very, very recent, it's only just happening, there will be certain people, certain souls on the earth who are ahead of that curve, who are supporting, enabling other people to come through to get into that new way of being, to flow into that new way of being, to alter consciousness into that new way of being. So if you are watching this video, it is highly likely that you are an architect of the new earth. And the thing is, as an architect, at the very beginning, there is nothing. You have to create it, you develop it, you come up with a plan. You know, it starts to come to fruition. So what you might find is, as an architect of the new earth, you may find that you have feelings about how things are going to be, or you have different notions, but they're not always that easy to verbalise because they've not come to the conscious mind. So quite often when we get the essence of something that is really beyond the 3D, we feel it, we know it, but there aren't always words to truly express what that is. And that's kind of where we are at the minute. So allow yourself to skip your mind and to be in your heart space. And to do that, we have to trust a lot more that what we feel and what we know is correct, because the mind, the conscious mind and mass consciousness of humanity hasn't necessarily fully caught up. So this really is just to enforce the changes that we're going through and to validate how you may be feeling, and to encourage you to stay open-minded, to be in your heart space, to release any judgments of others or judgments of yourself, and in that way you will start to build the new earth, the new way of being on planet Earth. And there's a really great book called A New Earth, which Eckhart Tolle has written, and he talks about how to understand your ego and how to just be. I'd highly recommend it. It's really, really good, really useful. He doesn't talk about being an architect, I don't believe, of the new earth. So this is just something that I'm putting out there to you, for you to consider. And if you are somebody who is seeking to learn, who is seeking to progress, who is seeking to be better and to be free and to raise your vibrational frequency, you will be an architect of the new earth, which is pretty special. So continue with the great work. Basically, if you want to work with me around this so that you're not going through things alone, feel free to go onto my website www.valerianbaycoaching.com. You can fill in the form on the Get in Touch page, and we can do life coaching around this together. I also run a group for people on every other Wednesday evening, which you could potentially be part of. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.